Yeah, I'm using the 2D model.
Okay.
It's oh, hi. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going live, by the way. I forgot to tell you.
Oh no, you're fine.
Yeah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra for a Just Chatting Dream. I'm here with Sonata. It's been a while since our last collab. Hi, Rave, hi, Cole, listeners, Shadefire. Oh, I forgot. I should do the Twitch thing. How do I do that?
Yes. I can start it if that makes your life easier.
I know I got it. Okay, I hit the button. I hit the knock button. I gotta learn how to do this too. Yeah,
That's
so
fair.
I was saying, it's one of the things of like one of the things that VTube Studio does that like Warudo didn't do is that when I used a green screen in Warudo, it worked with the transparency. And in VTube Studio, what happens is that my like semi-transparent parts get colored green.
Well, are you not using just the transparent default background, like through the color picker?
I am, but
Okay.
I'm talking about if I'm trying to use like virtual cameras, like if I want to, for a collab, if I want to appear on the other person's stream, I need to like send it through like a web, video.ninja or some kind of service, and that needs to use a green screen instead of having, because it doesn't work with transparent backgrounds. So I guess it's one of the limitations with live 2D models.
Yeah, they make it a DLC to have what is it called? Multiplayer.
Oh my god, I forgot that. I forgot. I actually just forgot that you can just straight up do that. Oh wait, do you want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
I might
I'm gonna start circling it.
Because my current one is chonky.
Yeah, I am doing well today, Shade. How's everyone doing this fine Friday? Okay, now VNet. I'm gonna host. What is my password? I don't remember what my password is.
Let's see. VNet multi. Okay. That's me connecting to the internet.
Oh, you're gonna host?
I can host.
Okay. We're doing this. We're doing VNet. Things we should have figured out before the stream, but
What?
Sonata only got ready like 5 minutes ago, so.
Oops.
Oh, dear, I tell Sonata I said, Sonata, Cole says hi.
Woo! Oh, we could share chat too if you're interested, but also if you're not, that's also.
I already did. I thought. Did we not already do that?
I think you have to enable it.
Did I? Did I not enable it? But
it doesn't say it on my end.
Sure. Start share. Okay. Okay. I found the button. Thank you for telling me that. I would not have realized it on my own.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I love some other chat. Getting too much pizza for dinner and your stomach hurts. Why does that sound like such a familiar story, Cole? Mr. What was it, like 40 chicken nuggets or 60 chicken nuggets and a burger or something?
Holy bean buns.
Cole's just like, I ate too much. I ordered too many nuggets. What should I do? I guess I'll just have to eat all of them. At once. 40 nuggets and a quarter pound. It keeps growing in the retelling. Pretty soon it'll be like 120.
Hi,
FinTech. You only had hot. Pockets. That's sad. You should get some real food.
Right.
I used to. I actually would do like pepperoni pizza Hot Pockets as like a daily breakfast thing. A long time ago. They don't have money for real food. I promise you, in the long run, just getting like eggs and like bacon and cooking it yourself will be cheaper than eating Hot Pockets all day. NASA astronauts are returning to the planet this moment. Oh yeah, good to hear that they haven't all died in space. I had nothing to do with that, by the way.
Oh, okay.
You feel like someone got sick from pizza recently? Yeah, that someone is Cole. But you misunderstood the buy one get one free deal and ended up in 220. How do you misunderstand buy one get one free? That is so simple. Buy one get one. You buy one and you get one free. What is there to misunderstand?
Alright, I think I've sent you the invite for the VTube Studio collab. And then I put the password in the chat.
How do I accept the
I think
invite?
so you have to go to yours and then
Join?
join. Yeah.
Okay. I'm connecting it. Oh, I see it, I see it. Now I need to find the Steam friend. Is it working?
I'm not seeing anything.
I hate that Pop Pockets so that you can eat them from these little sleeves in the go and can be almost always pop and make a mess on top of being scalding hot for 5-10 minutes. Oh yeah, yeah. Like you cannot eat Hot Pockets on the go. Like you pick them out and they're like, you will burn yourself if you try. And like the bottoms, like the corners, always have these little holes in it. So when you eat them, like the bottom, it always comes at the bottom, and then they start squeezing out, and the cheese gets on your hands. Like, I always use a bowl, or I used to use a bowl. It's been so many years since I've had a Hot Pocket.
Good call. Okay.
So here we go. Connecting, disconnected. I don't know why it's instantly disconnected. It's not working. No. I think the name was fine. I don't know. It's just bad off offline.
I don't think I'm offline on
Like
Steam.
I connect for like 1 second and then instantly disconnect. I'm gonna try again. There's Hot Pockets and jelly beans for this, Nick. I think you need like a vegetable in there somewhere. I'm pretty sure as a human, you need a vegetable occasionally. Maybe a fruit. Maybe you should consider incorporating a fruit into your diet.
A fruit.
Yeah,
You both hit accept on
I'm
Pnet.
I'm
That's the
setting
problem, actually.
my expectations realistic. I don't know if I want to show you this.
Are you?
There was this onion video of where like FDA just begs Americans to eat a vegetable.
No.
Okay, I don't know why it's not working. Maybe when I can I try hosting?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. this is on off. I can't host either. What is going on?
What? Do you have the DLC?
Yeah, I do. It says offline VNet
okay.
collab DLC purchased.
Okay. And then you should be able to enter a password, and then I type in the password that you gave me, and I think I join. Connecting to the internet.
Hang on.
Okay.
I think I got it.
Okay.
Okay. Collab is hosted. Let's see if that works.
Okay.
Potatoes and mushrooms are vegetables. They come from the ground. Potatoes technically are a vegetable, yes. Mushrooms are not vegetables. I'm sorry, mushrooms are not vegetables. We need to market soy sauce better, makes veggies so much more tolerable. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Like, Asian people put soy sauce on everything. It is the bomb. You should put, if you have vegetables that are just like super bland, just put soy sauce. Try soy sauce. What do mushrooms count as? They're mushrooms. Fungi are their own thing. Also, high ophthalmology. Mushrooms are definitely their own thing, completely separate. They're literally their own branch of the tree of life.
Kingdom. Yeah.
Is it working?
I need the password to be able to join.
Oh, it's the same password as yours. It's
Oh, okay.
sorry.
Okay, got you.
I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
Then why are mushrooms in the vegetable aisle and come in mixed vegetables cans? Checkmate, doctor. But the colloquial concept of vegetable has little to do with the genetic makeup of the object in question.
Okay. I have joined. I am loading.
Well, I guess is it working? In room 2 out of 2.
Yes!
Okay, now we just need. Oh, where are you? Alright. I don't see you yet.
I see you. Okay. Are you taller than me? Do I make you taller than me?
How tall are you canonically?
5 feet.
Oh, I am 6'3" in heels.
Holy shitballs. Okay. I'll just shrink
I am
myself
much
down
taller
a bit, I
than you.
guess.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
Hi.
Okay, now hide the Fugi now.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have to unshrink. There we go.
There. Okay, now I gotta squish us both down.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, I think I have to put you on the other side anyways when we go to the game screens, because that's just how my screens work. Okay, we finally got it working. You sound like the annoying smart anime woman that know more than you and want to make you understand who is the better one, and I don't like that. Okay, well,
Transylvania, you be nice to my guests.
I am smart and anime and woman. I have been described as annoying.
No.
As for whether or not I'm better than you, I will just leave that up to interpretation.
Oh boy.
It speaks for itself.
I adore Audire. Yes, good.
I still got your potatoes. So there, oh. Yeah, does this work on your end?
What? Oh, the lasers? I don't think the lasers work.
Oh.
She's lasering you, though. I thought you ought to know. No, Oh, yeah, you have to go to Audire's stream if you want to see the lasers.
Oh, hang on. Oh, it's because of the collab thing. It's not working.
Hmm.
Huh. Yeah, sorry, I guess the toggles don't work. From the stream deck
Interesting.
during collabs. So Nana has the ability to dampen and she turned off Audire. It's because of all the water. The water, the lasers are just boiling away the water and they're not effective.
It's just steam at this point.
Is there a way for... I don't need to hide the vtuber. I don't think so. Okay. God is on your side. Can't stop it. There is no God.
There's only Audire and the mothership.
Okay. Done too much water. Yes, you went to the beach, too much water. Not after the Transformers anime episode where they were looking for Atlantis but couldn't fight under the ocean because their beam weapons would get diffused by the water. Or well, they couldn't fight their beam weapons specifically. Ah yes, finally the time for my axe. I'm glad I brought this axe along, said Optimus Prime, so I can hack my enemies to death.
Oh boy.
I still remember when I was watching Transformers 1 and then at the very end of the movie, like Optimus Prime just freaking pulls out a giant energy axe like, wow, okay, you're going medieval on Megatron here. I see how it is. You know, like, I don't know why axe specifically, but
The rule of cool.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems a little violent for you, Optimus. Transformers 1 was good. Oh, thank you for following, Wiki 101. The Transformers 1 was good. I do feel bad for Bumblebee because it's like this is like the one movie in which he gets to speak and he's like that. Like, why is he like that?
Like that, wait.
Like, he's so annoying. He's so annoying. Like, why is he so annoying in this movie? This is the one movie in which he gets to speak, and they made him so annoying. Why? What a poor... It's poor Bumblebee.
What?
God, that's so trod. Yes. In a G1 class, that's where...
2007.
G1 class where an axe or Optimus and a flail for Rachel. Oh, I had no idea. I've never watched G1. He said, just hack a satellite and a laser attack like the Germans planned in World War II.
Oh,
Satellites didn't exist in World War II. They hadn't been invented yet.
it'd be a little hard to get them up there, huh?
Yeah, I mean, the space programs didn't come until later. Like, there's this thing called Sputnik. It was like a whole thing. The Russians did it first. That we know of. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I forgot the Nazis invented space travel and now have a base on the moon and are just biding their time, waiting.
And we've never found this base on the moon either.
Yeah, that maybe that's why they're sending Artemis back. They're sending Artemis to go look for the Nazis on the moon.
Oh my god.
That's the whole point of the Artemis program. We just sent the astronauts are gonna come back and they're gonna tell us all about the Nazis of the moon. Or the anime rabbit girls. Either or.
I'll take anime rabbit girls.
But the moon is fake news. The Earth is flat, though. Oh my god! Don't even get me started on flat Earth.
God. I don't get that, but I'm assuming it's just like a mental concern.
It's what happens when people who are not very smart try to think for themselves.
Yeah. Ah, Fates! Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. Hello.
Big mental concern. I mean, there's like 3 types of flat earthers. There is 1, the true believers. 2, there's like the people who are just trolling. And there's 3, like the people who know they're lying, but like they get a lot of money from group 1, so they just keep going for it. Those are the 3 types of flat earthers.
Yeah.
Literally, some dude in the boonies indoctrinated an entire town with flat earth, and it just stuck around. Is this near you, Cole? Is this like like a personal report? So in theory, the Germans started the space race, the V2 rocket, but they just stopped. Well, the V2 was not making it to space. The V2 was the first ballistic rocket. It was not space capable though. And the fact that I died laughing at the flat earth people who did the flashlight experiment and of course failed, that video was gold. Oh yeah, that was a good one. So for those who don't know, so there was a simple experiment where the flat earthers reasoned that like, if you take like 2 like walls with holes in them, and then you put a flashlight on either end. If the holes are lined up on a flat earth, you should be able to see the flashlight through it. Whereas if the earth is round, you wouldn't be able to see it because it's, you know, it's not in a straight line. And so they did the experiment, and there's like, oh, I can't see the flashlight. Well, that's weird. Why can't I see the flashlight? I think
makes up more conspiracy to explain it.
Yeah, and then they just spend like an hour trying to figure out why it didn't work.
Oh my god.
And they got I don't remember exactly what they came up with, but it's usually something to do along with like atmospheric refraction or whatever.
Okay. They know about that. They think about that, but you know.
No, they just make it up. They just like say things. And they just prove themselves many times so they never admit they were wrong. See, I think those people are just... Actually, I don't know. I don't know if they're true believers and just insane, or if they're just actually just like grifters. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, do we want to... Oh, we're in ponytail mode.
Yes.
They know the turbo and twist the menus. I'm allowed to just like say words. Like they literally, the earth isn't just flat, but flat is in 2D plane by all accounts. Many laughs for the rest of us. But the truth is that flat earthers are right about... They're wrong about the earth, but they're correct about Jupiter. Jupiter is flat.
I'm sorry?
Jupiter is flat, I'm telling you. The flat earthers got it... They got it right, but for the wrong planet.
Jupiter is flat. Flat gas.
Hi, Kaya. Thank you for subscribing.
Oh.
What if instead of a flat disk, the Earth was a series of flat disks? That's called Norse mythology, and they're all attached to a giant tree. Extra so. But the reason it didn't work is because like Iron Sky 2, the movie showed up, there's a mustache lizard man underground our planet which control everything. I've not seen Iron Sky 2. I actually like Iron Sky 1 a decent bit. And like, I'd rate it a solid like 6 or 7 out of 10. I've not seen Iron Sky 2 though.
I've never seen this at all.
Oh, Iron Sky movie night. Iron Sky movie night. We had to drag you in for that.
I guess so. There's
Iron Sky. What's Iron Sky? Iron Sky is like an indie movie about. It's about space Nazis, moon Nazis. We're just joking about the moon Nazis at the start of the stream. Iron Sky is the movie about the moon Nazis. Now, making me jealous that your VTuber has short hair and you need to get a V2 model with long hair. Long hair is where it's at. I know. Actually, never mind. I actually have a short hair toggle, but I'd never set it up. Hi, Doki-ka! Welcome aboard. Okay.
Doki!
You want to start the actual quiz?
Oh yeah, we should probably do that.
You do? Yes, I do. I do have a short hair toggle. I never set it up, cause like what? I was like, in what situation would I possibly use this? I got it up on my rigger kind of just threw it in for free, just because it was like something we could easily do. Okay. Swapping screens in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's a big raid.
Hi! Hello, Oopsie Doodles, welcome on in! I am Sonata, I am your little water goddess of the stream, and Audire's in the corner. And behind me is Audire Astra, the wonderful mothership. We are doing a D&D alignment test today. Oh, now she's in front of me. I'll drag myself
Thank
over
you for
here.
following Oopsie Doodles. Welcome aboard. Yes, I'm Audire Astra, Starship VTuber. Bye, Emmy.
Okay.
We're doing this D&D alignment quiz today.
Yes.
That is the concept. Mostly we've been talking about flat earthers and space Nazis.
Oh my gosh.
I think you could set up as a Twitch regime. I could. I suppose I could.
That's what I usually do.
Okay, so that else you can set them in the chat. So the Twitch chats are merged. The YouTube chat doesn't work for YouTube chats.
Yes, Audire multi-streams, but shh, no one tell Daddy Twitch.
It's legal on Twitch. It's legal now.
Is it? Okay, okay.
Yeah, it is. Have you got your we have not started.
We've been chatting.
We've been chatting about, too busy chatting about space Nazis.
Well, and Artemis landed, so that's fun.
Oh, they survived, really?
I think they landed, yeah. Did they touch down? Did Artemis land already?
Wait, hang on, I gotta show this. Let me find this Onion video about.
It did not land on it. Return to Earth this evening with a splashdown in the Pacific Ocean at 8:07 Eastern Standard Time.
Nice. Okay. Here's the video I was talking about.
What?
Oh, sorry. I'll screen share for you so you can see it.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
FDA official just eat a goddamn vegetable. Okay.
This is the Onion News Network, keeping you safe from the lies.
Okay, let's start off in Washington, where Deputy FDA Commissioner Steve Hoyer made an announcement today urging Americans to, quote, just eat a goddamn vegetable once in a while.
You just buy a bag of fucking carrots and you eat them the way you'd normally eat a package of hot dogs, okay? You usually stand in front of an open fridge door shoving them in your fat face cold. Well, then just do that with a carrot. It's that fucking simple. Jesus Christ.
Eat a vegetable, you disgusting pig. Yeah.
Just eat a fucking vegetable.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. At the beginning of the stream, I was just telling people
Trump is threatening to abolish voting by.
Oops. That's not parody politics anymore. That's real politics. Yeah, I'm setting my expectations low. I just want people to eat a vegetable or a fruit.
Any vegetable.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
I'm keeping my expectations low.
Grapes are good. Unless you're allergic.
Oh, I love grapes.
Grapes are so good. They're sweet.
Are people allergic? I mean, I'm sure people are allergic to anything, but like I've never met someone allergic to specifically grapes.
Well, it'd be like melons then, wouldn't it? Because they're like in the same something or other.
Yeah,
I almost
don't
said
know.
clade, and I was like, that's not right.
I meant vegetables and rice for people who don't eat enough for vegetables and they liked it. Soy sauce, man, pieces of. That's what I'm saying. Soy sauce. It's the bomb.
Oh, this.
White people don't
thank
know how to
you.
cook vegetables. White people vegetables are terrible. Just add soy sauce.
Add soy sauce. Add tahini, elote, like corn. Street corn is the bomb. You butter that shit. You cover it in some tahini. Oh,
Corn is just good in general. I actually had these cotton candy flavored grapes the other day. They were very sweet.
oh
What,
yeah.
what kind of genetically modified freak show? What is this?
They're probably producing more fructose. to
You don't
make 'em
really like
sweeter.
soy sauce though? Shame. Shame.
Rip. What about teriyaki? You throw a little teriyaki
type
on
of-
it.
What type of vegetables though? Just any vegetables, okay? Again, I'm not trying to be picky.
Carrots, spinach, broccoli, cabbage. Just start listing vegetables. I gotta get dinner, but have a great stream. Thanks, Oopsie Doodles. Take care of yourself.
As a cartified 2,000-year-old pale white grape, I'm so sorry for your loss. Who turned you into a cart? I refuse to request else after normal food. Normal food for carts?
What does that
You like
sound
that-
normal food?
Gassed up?
Mm.
Must be hard since the gas prices are so high these days.
Oh god.
And yet you criticize
They
me
just
when you
keep
eat lettuce. I did criticize you when you eat lettuce. I just don't like lettuce. Lettuce is just so bland. Like, why would you eat lettuce versus any other vegetable?
Fair. I like lettuce, but it has to be like really fresh because otherwise it gets bitter and it's like, why?
Like, I feel like lettuce to me just tastes like crunchy water. And it's like, it's not even good at soaking up the flavor of other things like some other vegetables are.
Mm.
Lettuce is good barbaric. What does that mean?
It's good.
What did he mean by this?
It's not
Or she
barbaric
had
to dislike lettuce. Ooh, but like,
Oh, you're saying I'm barbaric for disliking lettuce. I'm sorry. I like vegetables with taste.
you could do cucumbers and tzatziki sauce, or like even beets. Pickled beets are actually really good because they're sweet, and then the pickling gives them kind of a tang.
Cucumbers are great.
Yeah. Sweet potatoes, they're sweet. I'd put marshmallows on that bitch if you have to.
Some marshmallows and sweet potatoes. I mean, what the white things are
Yeah.
where your veggies taste like soap, Gene, so you can cut out meat and save money. Oh, thank you for following Bookworm.
Audire can't be
Lettuce is-
barbaric. No, she's a higher life form. So
Yeah. Lettuce is flavorless crunch water meant for the things you eat. Exactly. Lettuce is flavorless crunch water. Like, why eat lettuce? Like, at least rice. What sort of lettuce do people have? We're American, okay? We're talking about
Yeah, we're in
American
the
lettuce.
States. It sucks usually. You gotta. It really depends on the composition of the soil, how your vegetables are gonna taste, and usually the soil is composed of a lot of. Oh my god, when did I just forget the word for chemicals that kill bugs? Pesticides. Thank you.
Pesticides, yes. I mean,
Yes.
just broadly, you can just broadly, for Europeans in chat, you can just broadly assume any American version of whatever food is going to be larger and have less taste, unless that taste is salt or
Yeah.
sugar.
Also, please, for the love of beans, I hope you're all getting your vitamin C. Like, we do not need scurvy, okay?
Scurvy is
Please at
back.
least take vitamins. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard someone was like going to the doctor allegedly, and they were like, "Oh, I'm having all these symptoms," and the doctor was like ruling stuff out, and then just gave the guy like a box of orange juice, and then waited and was like, "Hey, do you feel better now?"
I'm sure it's happened.
For my fellow basic bitches, pumpkins are a vegetable. You have some pumpkin pie. If you need to make it a dessert, I mean, fuck it, but like get something in you.
Like, something else they warn us about at medical school is like really extreme vegans sometimes will get like this neurodegenerative disorder due to lack of folate.
Huh.
It's because basically it only comes from like animals, but it's like you need so little folate that most people will just get it if took from just like insects in your vegetables. So it's only like really extreme vegans who spend a lot of time cleaning their vegetables extremely well will suffer this deficiency, because everybody else just like occasionally you swallow a bug that's in your vegetables and that's enough.
We gotta start giving them bug supplements.
There's your bugs in, yeah. I'm sorry, but there's bugs in your food. I once did a stream where I just read the like FDA list of approved food contaminants, like allowable food contaminants, and that was like my October horror stream.
Oh god.
Like,
Oh,
how
boy.
many aphids are acceptable? How much mouse poop is acceptable per gram
Oh, per gram.
in your food?
Oh, okay.
That's pretty horrible.
Oh.
And it's only gotten more lax. Well, I think that they're not even inspecting now because they're like so underfunded. Like, they're not even sending inspectors out, so they could be putting anything in your food now.
I like pour boiling water over most of my produce now if it won't like kill it.
Yeah, well, it'll at least what? Cook your food. Cook your food well. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a message.
I like raw
As someone who
spinach,
grows her
that's
own
my
veggies and
problem.
eats wild game, you're fairly open to eat most things.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Actual survey.
Yes,
What?
yes.
What kind of D&D character would you be? This survey will determine your ability scores, fantasy rate. Wait. Oh, I think it's
Are we
the
doing
wrong
which
one.
D&D character am I, or are we doing the
Yeah,
alignment test?
I'm on the wrong one. I was supposed to do
Okay.
the alignment system.
Wait, I don't know
we're-
how to cook. I also don't know how to cook. I've made a chicken both undercooked, overcooked, and somehow webbed at the same time. So, it's okay.
Send me the link for the quiz. I think I seem to have lost it. I went on to the wrong quiz.
Yeah. Let's see. Wait, how do I
Maybe I'll
exit?
say
Oh, there
lucky
we
for
go.
you. Okay, have fun with your cart. Your perkness.
Your cart.
Yeah, your cartified vet 2,000 euro vampire. There's so many price per million that's been allowed in your foods. Yeah, that's all that.
I can make like Italian, like stereotypical Italo-American food, but like it's more diabetes inducing than healthy, admittedly.
Pasta.
Yeah, pasta, ground beef, and tomato sauce.
Am I the only person in this chat who I cook? I cook my own food. for dinner most days. I also get lazy and just like do canned soup occasionally, but mostly leave as pre-cooked and then frozen thing on a hot skillet that's no longer frozen and serve hot. That's kind of cooking. Technically cooking. Canned soup isn't filling enough. Well, the canned soup is for dieting. You know, soup is good for dieting. Makes you feel full temporarily.
It's not a you cook and I'll do the dishes. It will be
And
like
actually,
meatballs.
didn't you just say you can't cook?
Yeah, I can cook like I can make a pizza. Like I can make stereotypical Italo-American food. Like I can make pizza. I can do pasta.
Well, that's good enough.
I've been asked to no longer cook chicken due to the last time. So
What happened last time?
So I didn't realize you needed to like get the goop off the chicken. I thought the goop would cook off and it didn't cook off. It like cooked down and attached the chicken breasts together, but they were also overcooked, but they were also undercooked in the center and like were actually inedible. Um
I see.
You know the goop. That's on chicken.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. I usually I thought soup loves it. Just cook back your chicken. There's goop on Sonata's chicken, apparently.
I can make fish in a crock pot. You just wrap it in tinfoil and then you put lemon on the chicken. You wrap it in tinfoil, you put it in the crock pot and you set it for like medium for like 8 hours.
Sonata
and
got
and it's
guys, do you like your chicken with or without the goop?
I didn't know you were supposed to get rid of the goop. Are you supposed to wash it off? Like what do you do? No, it was fresh chicken. I ruined $20 worth of chicken. To like rinse the goop off? Anyway, all right, focusing.
Yeah, so chicken isn't normally supposed to have goops. I don't know what kind of chicken you got, but you should probably wash it off yet. If it has goop on it.
I got it from Costco.
Chicken isn't normally supposed to have goop. I have never removed any kind of goop. Yeah. No. It's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, well, this was also the week I was house sitting and had the whole situation. So that a lot of things went bad that week.
This is what happens when Sonata has to be on her own for a week. This is what happens.
Yeah, it's ill-advised.
And ironically, this is what happens. I lived in LaSalle for over 30 years at present family that raised chicken. Let me see the chicken with goop. Yeah, I'm thinking whatever the goop was, it was not supposed to be there.
Oh. I think you can only call it fresh chicken if you slaughter and defeather the chicken yourself. Fair. I've had fresh deer and squirrel.
It's fresh-ish chicken. Yeah. I mean, if it's never been frozen, I mean, it's fresh enough.
Yeah, it was in the Costco refrigerator section. I was like, oh yeah, this is a good deal. I'm gonna make chicken. Never again.
TB dinners, pre-made foods.
Yeah.
Oh, hi JJ, welcome aboard. Good to see you here. Okay. Alignment test. Answer each question by choosing the response that best describes your character's belief or most likely action. Before submitting your answers, make sure JavaScript is enabled.
I made sure. I went down to the bottom and clicked.
I don't know. Okay. It does seem to work. Okay. Family elders are expressing disapproval of you to the rest of the family. Do you accept the criticism and change your ways? Seek a compromise with them? Besmirch the reputation of those expressing disapproval as you ignore their scorn? Silence them any way you can? Oh my gosh. Where's the ignore them?
Right?
Oh, I guess number 3.
Number
Can
3.
you ignore them in a way that doesn't besmirch their reputation? Oh yeah, I could DM this to you, Tommy.
Maybe ignoring them makes them feel like their reputation is besmirched.
Okay, where's the option? Pretend like I care, and then when they're not around, forget that ever happened. Yeah,
It depends on
okay,
the level
I'm
of
just gonna,
disapproval too.
I'm just gonna put this in my Discords in case people are asking. Oh, Audire, it's the same one that you did. Yeah, I got this idea from Fuya. Okay. Oh, I feel like I probably wouldn't change my ways. Seek a compromise. I feel like I would. Number 3 is the closest. I'm most likely going to ignore them, but I would like to do it in a more diplomatic manner, so I do not besmirch their reputation. I feel like that's. But number 3 is gonna. I don't know if to go with number 3.
Yeah, I just go no contact if it's a big enough deal and they're gonna throw a hissy fit about it and it's gonna be a continuous problem. Just like, okay, bye. Deuces, not my problem.
I'm basically no contact with my family elders anyways, so this doesn't really change anything for me. Oh, let's see. Would you give up a promising career to aid the family in time of need? Oh, that's a tough one. In a heartbeat, yes, with some reluctance. Only if I was certain I'd be able to return to my career soon. No. I think I'm gonna go with C again. Only if I was certain I'd be able to return to my career soon. Like, I don't want to not help my family, but like there's limits to how far I can go, which I can say knowing full well my family would do the exact same for me. Like, I am fully aware that my family will not give up their jobs for my sake. Oh, there's freaking insect flying around. What do you think, Sonata?
I'm gonna go with yes with some reluctance because I've kind of been somewhat in that situation before. Like I wasn't stoked about having to give up certain opportunities, but also didn't want people to suffer, so I'll do it, but I'm not happy about it.
Okay. Number 3. Would you betray a... Oh, I should also... Let me put on some background
family
music.
questions.
Yeah, I'm noticing that too. Oh, where's my background music? Here. Why is it not playing? Okay, there we go. Okay. Would you betray a family member to advance your own career? I'd resist the temptation. I'm gonna say that. I'm not big on betrayal. I've been some tavern core. Oh. Good idea.
Ooh. Hardcore?
The tavern core. I don't know what tavern core. I'm just gonna Google tavern core and put on a playlist.
Copyright free.
Yeah, copyright copyright free tavern core. Tavern core.
Yeah.
I don't think tavern music
Our
here we go.
waffles can pop up anywhere.
Yeah. Frick, or since I'm in incognito mode, I have to deal with freaking ads.
Oh.
Wait, actually, if I play this in another tab, can you guys hear this?
Haha, my sushi
I think-
delivery just came in.
Oh. Okay, go get your sushi.
Oh, I got it. I got it. Crab salad.
Okay. Alright, we got music.
Oh, right. Would you betray a family member? I'm gonna assume this is someone I like, so I'm gonna say I'd resist the temptation.
Yeah, I'd say resistant. Yeah, that's the thing. I guess they just assume that you like your family.
Right? I'm like, it really depends.
What sucks is that people are going to start sneaking AI-generated music into these compilations. I feel like AI-generated music is still, like, pretty bad. I haven't really heard any, like... People aren't really talking about AI-generated music in the way they're talking about AI-generated other stuff.
I've heard some decent stuff. I didn't realize it was AI until I looked it up and was like trying to look up the singer, and it was like, oh, this person doesn't exist. It's an AI. It's like,
Oh.
what the fuck?
Well, maybe I have heard some of it, I just didn't know. Okay. Do you respect the leaders of your family? Their words guide my actions. They're role models for me. They're often out of touch with my life. They're out of touch with reality.
Out of touch with reality.
I don't know what this has to do with the line. I'm gonna be. That's. I guess.
Yeah.
They're just expecting like if you're like lawful, you'll respect your family. But like, what if your family's insane? And like, I feel like could have been better. Okay, let's see. Next one. If your family had arranged your marriage to someone loathsome, would you go through with it, proud to serve your family, agree, hiding reluctance, subtly work against the union, flee? I'm fleeing. I don't know about you, but I'm fleeing.
I ran. I fled. Oh yeah, here's your bride price. Not my problem. I'm out. Thank you.
Wait, did this actually happen to you, or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. I'm sorry about that.
Me too.
How loathsome are we talking about? Like, is she ugly or does she have a bad reputation? I just you don't like this person, whoever it is what I assume.
Like, if they're loathsome, there's nothing redeeming about them in your eyes, I guess.
Yeah, look, like, loathsome is a strong word. Loathsome isn't just like, they're a little annoying, but I can deal with it. Loathsome is like, I hate you. I hate everything about you. When you speak, it causes me pain. I wish nothing but suffering and misery upon you.
I hope you step on Legos the rest of your life.
I hope I hope someone glues Lego pieces to the bottom of your feet. You know.
Just Gorilla Glue. Oh.
You're estranged from a family member. On his deathbed, he seeks reconciliation. Do you speak to him but hold your ground? Refuse to speak to him? Discuss your estrangement openly and without rancor? Actively seek reconciliation and heed his dying words?
Quiz got too real. it always got too real.
I'm fine with C. I'm fine with discussing things openly without rancor. I feel like I'm pretty good about approaching problems objectively and like trying to separate my emotions from my discussion. I feel like I could do C.
I don't know.
On the other hand, it also depends. Like it does depend on like what they've actually done. Like there are, I haven't had to go through this situation, but there are like, I can imagine, depending on the things they've done, I might be like, haha, sucks to be you, doesn't it? I can imagine myself doing that.
It's a... Yeah. I don't know. Part of me is like, well, I don't want them to suffer, but at the same time, I perpetually want to punch them in the face. So...
Yeah. Well, is their deathbed, may as well try to reconnect. What if you want them to suffer? What if you want them to die suffering? Grandpa was thinking of doing this for me, hell no.
You know what? I'm gonna say speak to him, but hold your ground. I don't care if you're dying. I'm not taking more of your bullshit.
I don't have any family members that I'm particularly at odds with. But I'm, in theory, hypothetically. Okay, number 7. A powerful but corrupt judge offers you wealth if you testify against your friend. Hell no.
Ooh,
Do you condemn your friend and take the money? Take the money and testify, but try to keep your testimony unaffected. Refuse the offer and refuse to testify. Testify on your friend's behalf, no matter the consequences. I'm at minimum refusing the offer, refuse to testify. I would want to testify on my friend's behalf. It does depend on the consequences. If like the consequences is like, I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna do that, but I'm not gonna testify against them at least. Like that's the bare minimum.
I think it also depends like what they might be dealing with, because like if it's they might be going to jail for life for something they didn't do, I would testify on their behalf, like regardless of what could happen. But if it's like, I don't know. Oh.
I mean, well, I'm just saying, I can't honestly say I would do so no matter the consequences, because the consequences do matter too. It would factor in my decision, but like I would want to testify on my friend's behalf unless the consequences are like death.
Fair. Self-preservation, good thing.
Yeah, like I like my friends. I don't really want to die though. I think that's a reasonable thing to say.
Yeah, no, that's pretty reasonable.
Okay. Do you become... Oh, sorry. So you're putting D for this one?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay. More selfless than
Sleep
me.
with a knife under my pillow or something.
Do you become close to friends or hold most people at a safe distance? So now we're getting into the personal questions. Also, I'm just going to say, if I was a friend of anybody who answered A or B, or like, I'd be pretty concerned.
Yeah.
I'm just like, imagine doing this a collab with someone and the answer like A on that one. This would be like, oh, okay.
Hell yeah, give me the money.
Like, fuck my friends. Okay, number 8. Do you become close to friends or hold most people at a safe distance? I think I have an abundance of close friends. I have some close friends. I have a few close friends. I try to keep people at a distance. I'm noticing these answer choices are leaving out the option where you're just like, I have no friends. It's not voluntarily. Like there is the This question does not account for the friendless loser demographic.
Option E. About that.
Audire,
I
you
a
have
few
friends.
close
I'm just saying hypothetically, okay? I'm not saying I'm a friendless loser. Cough.
You're okay.
I'm just imagining. I was like, I have a few close friends. Mine was 4 friends first, consequences later. Like, I think that's good.
Mm.
Okay, what are you putting?
I'm putting I have a few close friends because to me friends are like more emotionally intimate than like I have drinking buddies, sure, but they're drinking buddies. I don't know if I would be like capital F friends with them. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I think that's reasonable. I feel like, I mean, there's always like those people who like call they're friends with everybody, right? But like, I'm always like, are you really friends with everybody, or do you just call everybody your friend? Like, how do you actually feel? I mean, we'll never. There's no way for me to ever actually know that. Like, how do you really feel about me? Okay, number 9. Have you ever betrayed a friend? I've done so more than once, and I sometimes get away with it. I've done so once. I've been tempted to do so, but I've never gone through with it. I'd never contemplate such a thing. I'm trying to remember if there's ever been a time where I wanted to betray a friend. Outside of like in a video game.
Little Sonata was kind of a horrible person. I would not do so now, but I have done so in the past.
Damn, okay.
Therapy is a great thing.
Young Sonata was a bitch, I see.
I was miserable. It's kind of amazing I had friends.
Well, probably helps it when you're hot.
Oh.
Have you? Okay. I cannot think of a time where I've been tempted to betray a friend. Outside of like, I don't know, we're playing Civ 4 and I can like backstab them for some hole on the map. Even then though, I don't think I've ever done that.
I convinced a friend to break up with her boyfriend so I could go out with him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You were that woman. You were that type of woman. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, not a good person. Shadefire, thank you for the follow.
So now I had her girl. She had character development.
Yeah, my my initial character arc was rough.
I'm gonna say I'd never contemplate such a thing. I genuinely can't remember a time where I've done anything I could remotely consider deep betrayal.
Good for
Hiding
you.
behind my friend in dodgeball. I was like, you can take the hit for me. I'm fine with this. I'm not gonna consider that betrayal though.
No, that's just funny.
Would you sell your soul for all the change in the Dutchman's pocket? How much change? Okay. How do you view lifelong commitment to a single romantic partner? I have or want such a romance. Such a romance would be ideal if it's achievable. I'd worry I'd miss out on what others have to offer. Tie yourself to one person. Huge mistake. Okay, so we gotta... Wait. I gotta... Is this gonna be like a lawful versus chaotic thing, or what is this?
Right? I would say,
62 cents.
Informed consensual polygamy is fine as long as everyone's chill with it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm gonna say... Well, I'm just curious how this relates to alignment.
Right.
Specifically in this author's understanding. I'm gonna say such a romance would be ideal if it's achievable.
Yeah, that's fair.
What are you picking?
I'm gonna pick that. I don't know why. I was like, wait, is it single versus plural? I don't know, because the notion of having to be responsible for two people is like...
Well, it's a single romantic partner.
Yeah. Also, I'm just thinking of like all the diseases. If you're being intimate, I'm like, oh my god, your risk of disease is going up exponentially with each person. Oh.
Yeah, no.
No.
Not a big fan on that.
Mm-mm.
There was this fiction. It was the second kind of like world building session where we were talking about how like we're like in a world where like women could control whether or not they get pregnant, and like would like just sleeping around be way more common? Would that just be like the norm? Like when polygamy be the norm? I'm just the fair thinking like, okay, even if women don't have to worry about getting accidentally pregnant, like STDs are still a thing.
Yeah.
Like, there is still reason to limit your encounters.
Yeah. Like not slut shaming, just be aware.
And just medical shaming.
Medical shaming. Yeah,
Do
no
you
one wants to go
insist
to the-
on...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry, go ahead. No, you go.
I was just reading the next question. If you had more to talk about this question, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, no one wants to go to the doctor and be like, so, gonorrhea. And some of that shit isn't as treatable as it used to be. I'm just like, those are your giblets forever. Oh.
Well, it's... herpes is the bad... is the awful one, because that hurts. That's like, you're in agony for weeks or months.
Oh my god.
And like, it's like, and you can tell when someone has herpes because whenever they go to the bathroom, you just hear screaming.
Oh my god.
It's
Bro.
bad.
Just remove the entire area at that point. Like, oh, nah, bye. Oh lord. Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Do you insist on repayment when lending money to friends? Yes, and I write up a contract so there's no misunderstanding. Oh my god. Yes, but I try to be flexible about the exact terms. No, although it's sure nice to be repaid. No, they just owed me a favor. I go with C. Like,
Yeah.
I've done this before. I've actually done this with some of you in chat before. Like, I've sent people money before. Actually, I don't know if anyone in chat in particular. I've done this to some of my VTubers. I send people money. But when I send people to money, I do not expect to be repaid. I feel like calling it a loan as opposed to like a gift is like introducing like that kind of like transactionalness to a friendship that like really ruins things.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'll have a contract if... Like, I had a contract with old roommates where I was like paying their electricity bill because I didn't want them to not have electricity, but at the same time, I was like, no, you need to pay me back.
Oh, yeah. If it's like a big sum, I could see myself doing a contract. Yeah. Like, if it's like $30,000, I'm writing a contract for that one. If it's just like a couple hundred here and there, it's like, okay, I'm fine, you don't gotta pay me back. The repayment is more for their sake than mine in your face. Your friends have a wee look at, yeah. Repaying is more of just so like some people don't enjoy feeling like the oh people things. If it's a big sum that they need it more than I do, depends on the situation. If it's that kind of thing, depends on the situation and the person. Like, I don't know. I'm not really in a situation where I can just give away 30,000 willingly. Maybe if I were rich, probably be a different story. Other than that, I usually don't ask for any prepayment. Yeah, I've never asked a friend to pay me back. I'll just say that much. That's it, hi me. Next question. Yeah, what did you answer for this, Anana?
I said no, though it's nice to be repaid, because if they're my friend, I'm not going to freak out about it. But if we're not friends, then I'm like, yeah, so we're going to do this in installments.
Okay. You know, that's fair. If they're not friends, totally get it.
Mm.
Are you still in touch with childhood friends? Yes, we correspond regularly. Yes, we try to keep in touch. No, I move around too much. And no, I don't have anything in common with them anymore. Yeah, I'm not in contact with any childhood friends.
Yeah. We were bad together.
Yeah. Do you donate time and money to improve the local community? Yes, the needs of the community are my top priority. Yes, I donate as much as I can once my own needs are met. No, I don't have enough time or money to spare. No, my local community would be a waste of time or money.
Oof.
Or so, I'm just the lazy option. I used to do volunteer work. I did it to pad my resume. It wasn't really about it wasn't really about helping my community. I just wanted to do it for the sake of my college application.
I liked volunteering. I just can't anymore. You usually need functioning limbs for that to happen.
Then
so
no, you don't.
No, I don't have time. Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate my local community, but at the same time, I can't really honestly say I don't have enough time or money to spare. I just because I spend a lot of my time just playing video games, so I can't really. I'm split between these two. I'm gonna just go with C.
Yeah.
I enjoy helping.
Yeah.
I enjoy helping people with stuff like filling sandbags for people in flood zones. That's nice. That's a good thing to do. You quit the National Honor Society because you didn't want to volunteer. I mean, they don't ask for much. It's just like a few things a year. I packed lunches for homeless people one time. What else did I do? I don't even remember.
I used to volunteer to help with the Special Olympics and stuff. And that's always fun because you're the kids are so stoked to do their little balance beam routine and stuff.
I remember I volunteered at a nursing home. That was miserable. That was just depression city. Never volunteer at a nursing home.
No.
Your community is threatened with invasion. Do you help defend it to your last breath? Defend the area with the rest of your community. Flee as soon as things look grim. Cut a deal with the enemy to act as a spy. I feel... This depends a lot on the tactical situation. I'm sorry. This isn't a moral question for me. This is just a tactical question.
Like, is it winnable? Because why throw yourself at a meat grinder?
Yeah, it's like if there's no way to win, I'm not gonna die defending it. I'm gonna freaking run away. But as I said, I like living. I've been doing it my whole life.
Doing a great job.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, like if it's defendable, I'll help defend. But if it doesn't look defendable, I'm gonna flee. I view this as, what if Audire's community was under the... Oh, I was thinking of like your physical neighborhood.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would defend like a VTuber's community, except from like Twitter posting.
Right.
Is the enemy like righteous or just Tyranids? I mean, if it's a Tyranids, I'm fleeing. I mean, out of character. In character, I'd blow them up, but...
Lasers.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're also fleeing?
Yeah. I was like, I would help people also leave. Like... But...
Yeah, it's evacuation.
Yeah, I would help them evacuate, which I've had to do before, but... That's... Yeah, I'm not in the National Guard. I am not in any organization that I would be the first line of defense, and if I'm your first line of defense, you're fucked. So...
Can we get a Bug Queen Audire? Why would there be a Bug Queen Audire? I didn't make it. If you were injured and required immediate assistance, would members of your hometown agree to help? I fucking hope so.
Oh, this is...
Yes, because they know I do the same for them. Yes, because I'm generally well liked in my hometown. Probably not, because I'm distrusted in my hometown. Definitely not. I made some enemies in my hometown. Where's the answer? Or is this like, yes, because that's just what people should do for each other?
In my hometown? I mean, in my hometown, I'm likely to be stabbed just for existing. So...
Okay, so definitely not.
Definitely not. Well, anyone's likely to be stabbed, not just me in particular, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean... I'm not generally, like, no one knows me in my hometown. It's just... Looks like it's not gonna generally well liked, but I think it's yes. I'm gonna say yes because they know I'd do the same for them, just as like an assumption, not because they actually know me in any way. Hometown or current residence? Any culture in Scotland we do just help random people? Yeah, it's because it's like being a basic good person. No, because healthcare.
No, because healthcare. Yeah.
There's no answer for you. I don't know people in my area. I'm flipping over, talking about location. The one said you're like running away alone. Yeah, I'm just thinking of evacuation. The help your Pope would provide would be freaking... And can I say it? What? I'm not familiar with this term. Oh, it's a flower. Oh, you're talking about like herbs. I guess.
Oh,
I think.
echinacea?
Echinacea. Oh.
I only know it because I drink tea with it when my throat's bothering me.
Okay, look. I got my flower girl over here. Tea girl over here.
I love tea.
Okay. Okay, so due respect of the laws and authorities of the community. Well, this is definitely the lawful question. Yes, without question. Yes, they're generally the best way to govern when it suits me. There are some laws I just don't agree with. I don't pay attention to the authorities. They've got no hold on me, said local criminal.
Or billionaire. Either way. Same thing?
Oh yeah, true.
I don't know. That's
May-
controversial.
I mean, those are synonymous.
Yeah.
But, I mean, genuinely, like, no one becomes a billionaire without committing a few crimes along the way, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Like insider trading shit or something. I don't fucking know.
There's gonna be at least some, like, minor fraud or, like, contractual violations there. Wage theft.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be at least a little bit. When it suits me, I'm gonna say.
There are laws I genuinely don't agree with and I think are stupid.
Yeah.
And then I write to my congressperson,
I mean-
and my congressperson's like, thanks for another email. Cheers.
There's
Sorry.
obeying the law doesn't mean you respect the law. I think those are two different things. Tax evasion. I pay my taxes.
Tax evasion.
Unfortunately, I do
Good.
in fact pay my taxes. But yes, they're generally the best way to govern is what you put race. I mean, I have some serious disagreements for that. I'm just saying, if you put me in charge, things would be governed very differently around here.
Audire.
In this country.
2020 when is 2028?
2028, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the laws and authorities of the community are the best way to govern. I definitely don't agree with that.
No.
Do members of your hometown shut up or mock you? Yes, their small minds can't handle anyone outside the norm. Some do because I don't always fit in. No, I'm generally seen as normal. No, I set the standard for what is normal in my community. I want to see what kind of person answers D on this one.
That's gotta be like the homecoming king stereotype.
Oh my.
Where's the option for I was a massive bitch and we just went our separate ways?
Well, you kind of said that if you went there, you'd be stabbed, so like, maybe
Well,
yes.
Okay, there's a lot of murder problems there. Like, the guy was robbing people at machete point in like the middle of town. So,
Oh my god. Okay. I want to say I'm generally seen as normal. I'd say unremarkable.
some
And that the only option of it either a necromancer or an oppressed minority. And I think that ambiguity is a flaw here. In your turn down, you have to wear a kilt without caring you'll get compliments in your hometown. They laugh at me for any difference from the norm, so I'm not sure. I mean, I say yes, their small minds can't handle. I just love the answer choice actually says your minds are small. But generally, the best way to govern just have to be your choice. Fair enough, Riff. I'm not criticizing you. I'm just saying I don't think the laws and authorities of the community are the best way to govern. Doesn't mean I don't obey them, but
It's not a ready to stab a bitch. No, I used to carry pepper spray on me though.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably safer.
Yeah.
And unless you end up with that one woman who like ends up pointing at the wrong direction and sprayed herself.
No. I think there was like a release on it, so you couldn't press and point in the right direction.
You got the idiot-proof one.
Yes.
They
yes,
made
I
it
did.
foolproof. Would you stand for office or seek to represent the interests of the community in some public manner? Yes, put me in charge. Make me dictator. To do so would be an honor I'd joyously accept. Of course, it's everyone's duty to do so, only if no one else could handle the job. No, I don't want to be responsible for the community's welfare. I'll say only if no one else could handle the job. That's kind of like my thing. It's not like I want to be in charge. It's kind of like, you guys aren't doing a good job. I genuinely feel like I could do a better job than you.
I don't want to be the person that makes the decisions, but I would like to be like I don't know, a person that's just like, hey, have you considered this perspective, like an assistant or something?
No, this just says like represent the interests. That doesn't necessarily mean like you have to make the decisions. It just says like argue on behalf of the community. This is another way to think about it.
I'm gonna go with it's everyone's duty to do so. Like civic duty.
Okay. Your country is wrecked with famine. Would you share what food you had with others? Eat as little as possible yourself and share the rest. Steal what food you needed to survive. Steal as much food as possible and then sell it back to the community at a high price. Oh my god.
The true famine experience.
I mean, I feel like B and C aren't mutually exclusive. You can like you can share what food you have with others and then also steal food you need to survive. Like these aren't mutually exclusive. Like if I needed to steal to live, I would definitely do it.
I mean,
and
yeah,
I also,
you're sustaining yourself.
Yeah, but if also like other people are starving, I will like try to share my food. So I think I'm gonna end up going with B on this one.
I'm gonna go share what food you had with others, because, you know, when you're in a food scarcity situation, that's kind of what tends to happen, is like, oh, I was able to get beans, I was able to get rice, and so you split it.
Yeah. You'd be super reluctant to stealing. I might, if it's your life on the line, I bet. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You die? They catch you and kill you? Well, you're about to starve to death anyway, so what do you have to lose? Do you have a fourth cup of tea today or nah? Okay, Tommy the tea drowner. If offered enough money, would you slip a poison in your king's drink? Yes, I've done similar things before. Yes, if I thought I could get away with it. No, although a vast sum of money would tempt me. No, and I warned the king of the plot. I'd say it depends on the king.
Yeah, I was like, is he just?
Like, if the king... Like, if we go for an average historical... Like, if we say, like, the King of England, I'd say yes if I thought I could get away with it. Because, like, I don't care about the King of England.
Yeah.
Like, he's not my king, but he's, like, the only king I can think of offhand.
You know, if I felt it was justified to get rid of him, yeah, no, and I thought I could get away with it.
Yeah. I would say I've done similar things before, because like, well, holy hell, what kind of life do you lead? CIA assassin? Doing the D&D alignment quiz? I know I actually have a King's on that. The King Charles. Okay, Lister. I still only have 1 cup of caffeinated coffee per day. Maybe 2 green tea is less than... Okay. Also, I'm telling my friend playing a DOS tank for him and give us all call signs for your characters are Tommy Redcoat Calverton because that's you ever. Habits. Ah, I see. A plague is sweeping across your country. Would you undertake a dangerous mission to find the cure? Heal the sick as best you can. Avoid contact with the sick. Flee the country. Well, as a doctor, I think I'm obligated to take number 2 here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with avoid contact with the sick, because that's all I could really do.
Yeah, probably a good idea for you.
Yeah, I was quarantining before quarantine. They were like, oh yeah, COVID-19. And I was like, oh, all right. Everything is getting Clorox wiped before it comes into the house. Thank you very much.
I remember when my parents started doing that. It was just like, by the wipes and just spray everything down. I mean, the thing is, considering the scenarios keeps going off as someone's perspective of fiction. Yeah, it's for the D&D character. Like, this is supposed to be for your D&D, to figure out what alignment your D&D character is. We're just doing it for ourselves. Hence, what is our D&D alignment? Do you respect the lawful authority and the rulers of the land? No. No, a ruler is no better than anyone else.
True.
Yes, long live the Queen. British spotted.
The monarchists are coming.
Yes, our rulers are generally fair and just. We should decide our ruler with Lotto. I mean, there's a chant. It can't get much worse. I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you were offered a reasonably lucrative deal, would you spy for a hostile foreign power? Yes, because this nation could stand to be knocked down a peg. Yes, because this nation's secrets mean little to me. No, because I might get caught. No, because I'd never violate the nation my trust puts in you. I said no because I might get caught.
Because I get caught. Yeah. And double agents, even if you were like, oh, I'm an agent for the belligerent power here, and then you go back to your country and you're like, oh, I'm pretending to be an agent for them. They always die in the stories. Like, double agents never survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Russia now for the USA now for France, maybe. British spotted. Or I guess you just said you were Scottish earlier, so not British, but
Scottish spotted.
Islander spotted. Do you rely on the government to enforce contracts and property rights, as opposed to what? Yes, because maintaining the rule of law is more important than any individual dispute. Yes, because the courts are best equipped to handle such disputes. Are you kidding me? The government can't even pave roads? Absolutely not. If I can't defend it myself, I don't deserve to have it. I mean, I would argue that the concept of contracts and property rights don't exist in the absence of a government to enforce them. Because then, like, if it's just whatever you can defend that you consider yours and stop others from stealing, then it's not a property right. It's just you have it until you don't anymore. Like, there's no right there.
I'm gonna go with, are you kidding me? The government can't even pave roads. There's so many fucking potholes.
I mean, I think, I don't think the courts are best equipped to handle such disputes, but like, what else are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna go out there and like shoot people until they give back what's yours? Like, I'm not gonna say A because I don't.
Fields.
Yeah. Okay, if imprisoned, would you injure or kill others to escape? Yes, serves them right for locking me up. Yes, they knew the risk when they took the job. No, except for minor wounds that will heal easily. No, those guards are just doing their jobs. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just following orders is not a valid defense. There's historical precedent for this. Just following orders is not a valid defense.
No.
I'm gonna say yes, they knew the risks when they took the job.
I'm trying to think of it in like a D&D setting, because part of me is like, there's no way I would escape a modern prison. They know
maybe as
part the job.
As part of a group, maybe. You get in this like group is like, hey, we're gonna break out. We're gonna keep you one in. And like your job is just to like, I don't know, watch the hole for guards while they're digging a tunnel or something.
Yeah.
Oh no, your job is to cause a distraction by like fainting in the middle of the dining hall.
Or
you can do that, right?
We're clinging to our turtle and saying, you can't take my Pookie.
What are you putting for this one?
I'm putting yes, they knew the risk when they took the job. I will try to not kill people.
Yeah, I'll try not to, but like yeah. But still, like they didn't know the risks. Do you accept a noble's right to treat badly the serfs who work on his land? No. Yes, they're lucky they're not slaves. Yes, because sometimes only fear will motivate them. No, nobles should rule as kindly as possible. No one has any right to treat another badly, period.
Like noblesse oblige or whatever, like noble obligation. If you are born into nobility and fortune, it's your duty to take care of those with less.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no noble should rule as kindly as possible.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I disagree. I'm not sure I agree with D. I think there are situations in which it's justified to treat someone badly. Like if they're like a douchebag, I think you're fine treating them badly. A noble that abuses their workers has lost the mandate of heaven. If they do not uphold the social contract, they have no right to rule. Exactly.
Fuck yeah.
You have accidentally committed a crime. Do you turn yourself in and attempt to make restitution to the victim? Turn yourself in, throwing yourself on the mercy of the court. Hide your involvement, lying if you have to. Try to pin the crime on another. What kind of crime are we talking about?
Right?
Like, if it's like, I accidentally commit tax evasion, I'm not turning myself in. But if it's like I accidentally, like, I don't know, hit someone with my car, I'm absolutely, like, gonna attempt to make restitution. Like, it very much depends on the crime.
Yeah. I just feel like I'd get caught anyway, and then it would be worse.
Sonata is not good at hiding the bodies.
Well, no, that's easy enough. I would need help doing it is the problem.
Yeah. Fun fact, hiding bodies is easier than you think. I will not elaborate.
Oh. It says turn yourself in, throwing yourself in the mercy of the court. If it was severe enough, like I accidentally hit someone, I would call 911 and then I would immediately call a lawyer and say absolutely nothing. I'm gonna report that someone was hit by a car. I'm not gonna say I did it. I will stay there and they'll be like, what happened? And I'll be like, I'm not saying shit until my lawyer gets here.
It's like, this person was struck by an object of some kind. But no, this person just spontaneously passed out and all those traumatic injuries just kind of appeared. I'm not sure how they got there. I don't know, or I don't remember is always a valid answer in court. Like, you can't prove you can't prove that you don't remember.
I do not recall.
Yeah, I do not recall is always a valid answer. We have seen this in Congress. Okay, I'm gonna turn myself in and attempt to make restitution. Like, if there is a victim, I feel like I'd feel bad enough. Wow, double bot viewbot sellers.
Oh. Fun.
Audire, you can't just say that and have her morbid curiosity. Look, I worked in forensics for a month. I'm just saying. They're not as the police are not as good at their job as people think they are.
I mean, also if you know where a pig farm is, bam, you're done.
You don't even need. It's easier than that.
Really?
I'm not gonna elaborate.
That's disturbing.
You would be
crimes?
shocked.
Yeah.
It's actually more unusual to be able to like figure out. It's harder to figure out how a like who killed a person than the reverse. It's usually the body is usually not the giveaway. Just checking you're still a piece of garbage. Oh well, one man's trash is another's treasure, I guess. Police are about as burned out as the rest of us. Burnout was not the problem, in my experience. Okay. Next question. If guilty, would you confess to a crime? Yes, because it's my duty to do so. Yes, because it might get me a lighter sentence. No, I make the magistrates prove my guilt. No, and I try to prove my innocence. I mean, how successful am I going to be?
Yeah, it really depends on the situation.
Like, if they have me dead to rights, yeah, I'm gonna confess to get a lighter sentence. I know you don't got shit. I know you don't got shit on me. I'm gonna prove my own innocence.
Yeah.
We should add the history of the world, I guess, to Audire's reaction list. I think I've watched that before. cops are good at their job purely because being a numbers game a lot of the times when we were working on a case that wasn't bound to get something right, which is frightening to think about. It's not okay. I was like, the cops only really tend to solve cases, the most obvious cases. The people who do like the absolute worst possible jobs covering up. The vast majority of murder cases do not get solved. Like, that's just a statistical fact. You can just look it up.
Yeah. I mean, there's like literally the murder highway in northern British Columbia, Canada. It's the Pacific province. Because people just are picked up and missing from there all the time. There's like fuck all that's done about it.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
serial killers can get away with serial killing for a really long time. But, and like, they're not doing anything that special.
Yeah.
The React list is getting pretty big. I am, in fact, checking the React channel. A lot of it I don't think is that great, though. I bet it's gonna be huge before Audire does a reaction. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a while.
So that's a really good idea to have a React channel suggestion thing.
Yeah, a lot of murder or serial crimes don't get solved. People get caught for decades or centuries. I mean, well, when it's been decades, like, yeah, it's gonna be really hard to catch them. But I'm just saying, like,
I'm sorry, you're
say,
getting
like,
what?
there was recently a serial killer in your area that hasn't been caught in the last 4 years.
Are we talking about the
Yeah.
dumpster things? You message me that off stream if you feel up to it.
Oh yeah, there's. I'm not gonna get into. I'm not gonna get into it right now. But
Yeah.
if you were transported to the world D&D or novel fantasy games, and had to make your perfect character as yourself, what would you choose? Race, class, multi-class, if you want, etc. You want it. You got it. I mean, my typical build in D&D is like, like fairy, sorcerer / warlock.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my typical one. I don't know if I go with a fairy. If I'm like trying to make myself though, I don't know. That's what maybe an Asimara. I don't know. Warforged. I'm like it.
Fun.
But I pretty much always roll with sorcerer or warlock though. My mom suspects her grandfather was responsible for the Texas killing field murders, and he actually meets the ML for it. Oh my god, you should probably like search his house then or something. I can go fairy for it. I go fairy in D&D because just like being able to fly at level 1 is so good. Like flying is just so good. Guys, would you express a revolutionary political opinion if threatened with punishment? Yes, I'd rather be punished than remain silent. Yes, someone's got to speak the truth. No, although I might privately express my opinion to friends. No, politics aren't worth getting worked up about. I mean, I definitely express my revolutionary political opinions to friends, so... like, that's definitely, I'm at least at this. I think I'd say yes, I'd say yes, somebody's got to speak the truth.
Yeah.
I'd do it anonymously, though. You know, like as a VTuber.
Yeah, people can get pretty aggro. Oh.
Yes, there's a reason you're probably never gonna set foot in China. I mean, I will say, as a Scottish person, you are very unlikely to get arrested in China regardless of what you say. You might get some, like, people might not like you though, but they don't really arrest foreigners for their opinions. They're not Saudi Arabia. Okay. While traveling, you witness an assault. You are ordered to testify, which will delay your travel significantly. Do you slip out of town at night to avoid testifying? Deny you saw anything. Remain reluctantly, testify, and leave. Remain until the trial's conclusion in case further testimony is needed. I feel like I'd remain reluctantly and testify.
Yeah, like, I'm duty bound, I feel, to testify, but also I'm peeved that my travel plans are ruined.
Yeah, I'd be pretty peeved. Okay, next question. What is the best use of wealth? To help the destitute and less fortunate, to provide for the needs of friends and family, to stay on top of the heap yourself, to not only stay on top, but keep others from climbing to your level. Okay, Jeff Bezos.
Right? You're just griefing at that point.
If it provide for the needs, or help the destitute. Help the destitute.
Fair. I would go with, like, friends and family first, and then with what's left over, I would help others.
Well, I mean, I'm not necessarily saying like you have to spend all of it on the destitute and less fortunate. I just think that's a good use of it.
True.
And that, like, if I won the lottery and I'm definitely gonna spend some of it on helping the destitute. When confronted by beggars, do you give generously, give moderately, give only what you wouldn't miss anyway, $1 or $2 at the most, ignore them as you walk by? Well, here's the thing. I never carry any cash on me, so I have nothing to give to beggars. Ever. Back when I did, though, I did give pretty moderately to beggars, but on the few occasions where I had cash and encountered a beggar.
If I have change and someone's like, hey, I need bus fare, I'll give it to them. But also, if you're familiar with the Pacific Northwest, there's a massive, problem with addiction, and it's not I'm not, like, blaming addicts, but also some people are potentially dangerous.
Yeah.
So I just kind of do not. I am small. So
I remember
if I feel
one
safe,
time
I'll give 'em.
One time a beggar came up to me in my car. I was like, sorry, I don't have anything. And then I looked down and realized there were a few quarters sitting in that little area, like handhold area. I was like, and then I felt really bad. I was like, I didn't realize I was lying. Because if I had realized they were there, I would have given them, but, like, I didn't realize I had them.
Go with give moderately, you know.
By using magic, you could fool village merchants into thinking your copper pieces were made of gold. Prestidigitation, or minor illusion. Do you? Yes, and I'll buy as much as I can. Yes, but I'll only cheat the rich merchants. No, it's too risky. No, those merchants have families to feed. I'm just gonna point out, if you do this in, like, one of my campaigns, the merchants will find out and they will ban you from their shops forever, or call the guards on you. But no, like, real in a setting, or yeah. Also, I think you also just have to, in a setting where, like, I mean, prestidigitation is like a pretty easily accessible spell. It's a cantrip. So you have to assume that like most merchants are gonna have some way of telling.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna know. They're gonna know.
It's too risky.
Yeah, it's definitely too risky. Right when I was pulling in and about to order, some guy came up to me asking for money for a meal, but I had to own multiple times. I got no cash. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's awkward. But like, I can like take out my wallet and like show them. This bitch empty. We're already back on the black market and we didn't even commit fraud. You did like cause a incident. Then it will have to be direct from Bezos for you to use that. Okay, you have 2 job offers. One pays more, but the other is secure and steady. Which do you choose? Definitely the lucrative job. Steady work sounds like drudgery. Probably the lucrative job, although I'd look into the secure job. The secure job, unless the other job was outrageously lucrative. Definitely the secure job because you plan for the long term. Well, here's the thing. In this economy, it is much better for you to swap jobs frequently if you want to keep up with inflation. So,
Yeah.
but in a hypothetical D&D world, I don't know. I think I've in real life, definitely. I think I'm at B. In D&D though, assuming like long-term economic stability that we don't have in real life, I'd probably go with the secure job.
Yeah.
I guess
secure job,
probably.
unless the other one was like outrageously lucrative.
Lucrative work for like 4 months, buy land, invest the rest. You don't like being employed. You're gonna become a landlord. You're gonna align yourself with the enemy. I see.
Put it into an annuity.
What's the best path to wealth? It's a matter of luck and being in the right place at the right time. Staying flexible so you can take advantage of good opportunities. Following a long-term plan that incorporates a comfortable level of risk, hard work, and perseverance.
Where's being born into wealth?
That's a matter of luck. Being in the right place at the right time.
Fair.
You know,
fair.
being born into it, definitely a matter of luck. I mean, in terms of my worldview, I definitely think it's a matter of luck. I'm just a lot of very wealthy people today don't seem to have any skills or intellect that would make them actually have earned it. So I think it's mostly a matter of luck and being in the right place at the right time. That's just my worldview.
I mean, sometimes you have people who come from normal means and they happen upon a good situation and they capitalize on it, but like, I think the luck has to happen first.
That's so rare though. Like, almost every biography you read about like a self-made billionaire or whatever, it's like, oh, and my parents were actually millionaires and they paid for everything until I was 26 years old and they hooked me up with all these, like every single time.
Nepo babies.
Like the only time I can really think of is like where someone like genuinely just like blows up out of nowhere. It's like some like when a streamer, like I think Iron Match or someone was just like genuinely just blows up out of nowhere. But even then, I think it's a huge. I mean, obviously, those people like have like the baseline skills, but I still think it's a huge matter of luck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not those like a lot of the big YouTubers now, like, if they hadn't like been streaming like during COVID when everyone blew up, during that
Yeah.
time, like, they wouldn't have blown up. So I still think it's a lot of luck. Bill Gates was a prime example of someone who was in the right place at the right time. It was in the book you read about the outliers of humanity. I mean, Bill Gates is another example because his mother worked for IBM, and one of Microsoft's like first big contracts was because his mother spoke to used her connections to get him in with the IBM executives. So like family connections were absolutely a thing there. He's like, again, it's the same thing. Like, he just started in his garage, but absolutely used family connections were involved there.
I see.
If you accepted a job or contract, would you try to finish the task even if it got much more dangerous? Yes, my word is my bond. Yes, because it's good to have a reputation for dependability. You can bet I'd be renegotiating if it's no longer a good deal, then the deal is off.
I mean, if it's like more dangerous than what's outlined in the contract, then I'm expecting hazard pay.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'd be renegotiating. Like, I think it's good to have a reputation for dependability, but having a reputation of dependability is different from like having a reputation that you can be, scammed or like downsold easily. Like, you don't want to be like have a reputation of, oh, she'll take jobs of kills 3 goblins when it's actually 20 goblins. And she'll just do it and accept the pay for 3 goblins. No, you don't want to do that. Oh, I gotta hydrate for you. Thank you, Jorgen.
Thanks, Jorgen. Oh.
So that all was pretty skill based. This Neuro is handcrafted, but well, that's another like cool. There's you realize like Neuro is not the only like AI VTuber out like handmade AI VTuber out there. There's plenty of others. Neuro blew up, the others didn't. I don't know a lot about Neuro or Vettel personally, so I can't say, but like I'm going to guess there probably a lot of luck involved in why Neuro was the one to blow up and the other ones didn't blow up. Oh, I got a stretcher lead. Like, I think in general, this is my general thing, I think most streamers who average like 50 or so like viewers have like the skills and like the personality to blow up into like a 1,000 view streamer. And like in terms of the quality of the content, I don't feel they're gonna be that significantly different, but they just don't have the luck. But there's like so many people with like 50 viewers average, and there's very few comparatively who have like 1,000 viewers average. So that's why I think luck is the biggest component. You do need to achieve like some minimum level of competence, but that level of in order to like blow up into wealth or like make it big as a streamer or celebrity or whatever, but once that level is much easier to achieve, and the luck is what's actually the hard part. That's how I feel.
Yeah, or if you can dump money into it, like to have a social media team. Like you're constantly churning out TikToks and what have you.
But yeah, I mean, if you have a whole ass money, that's a whole other thing. And I wish I had a social media team.
Right?
I was like, I'm gonna try Blue Sky. I quit Twitter. I'm gonna try going on Blue Sky and posting regularly, and then I just ran out of ideas of like what to post in like 2 days.
Fair.
Like I need someone to write my tweets for me, or I guess on Blue Sky they're called posts.
I call them skeets. Blue sky skeets.
Skeets.
Skeets. Being
Okay.
on social media is hard. Yeah.
Yeah, so he can... That I'd be negotiating. Alright. What is my alignment? I am true neutral. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not surprised. I feel like I'm pretty new. I feel like I was always going to be like either neutral or neutral good. That would have been my prediction. Apparently I am 9 good, 9 neutral, and 4 evil. I'm 3 law, 10 chaos.
Chaos.
I'm 10 neutral and 10 chaos. True neutral, okay. A true neutral does what seems to be a good idea. He doesn't feel strongly one way or the other when it comes to good versus evil or law versus chaos. Most true neutrals exhibit a lack of conviction or bias rather than a commitment to neutrality. Wow, I'm just saying I lack conviction.
You're not a fencer.
Such a character thinks of good as better than evil after all. He would rather have good neighbors and rulers than evil ones. Here, still, he's not personally committed to upholding good in any abstract or universal way. Okay, I mean, that's true. I'm not personally committed to upholding good in an abstract way. I'm a very pragmatic person. Skates, what are we doing? We having Poe and blasting at Poe with a shotgun? Why not? Let's go with the shotgun. Some true neutral characters, on the other hand, commit themselves philosophically to neutrality. They see good, evil, law, and chaos as prejudices and dangerous extremes. They advocate the middle way of neutrality as the best, most balanced road in the long run. True neutral is the best alignment? What? It's because you can be, because it means you act naturally without prejudice or compulsion. However, true neutral can be a dangerous alignment when it represents apathy, indifference, and a lack of conviction. Okay. I'm assuming you got the same things, Anana, because your answers were pretty similar to mine.
No.
You didn't? Oh,
I got
what'd you
chaotic
get?
good.
Chaotic good? Oh. Wait, which ones did you answer differently from me?
There were well, I mean, the ones where I was like, no, I was an asshole when I was younger.
Oh.
Which means I almost got chaotic evil, actually.
I was pretty close to chaos. I was like 3 law and 10 chaos, so I was actually pretty close to the chaotic side, so...
I am 4 law, 7 neutral, and 13 chaos.
Okay, so you probably just had like a few questions different from mine. I think everything says best alignment. That would make sense. Does yours also say best alignment?
You are... No? Does it say that anywhere? No, it says, a chaotic good character has his conscience... A chaotic good character acts as his conscience directs him with little regard for what others expect of him. He makes his own way, but he's kind and benevolent. He believes in goodness and right, but has little use for laws and regulations. He hates it when people try to intimidate others and tell them what to do. He follows his own moral compass, which, although good, may not agree with that of society. Yeah. Chaotic good is the best alignment you can be. There it is. Because it combines a good heart with a free spirit. Okay, so it says that to everyone.
Yeah, okay.
However, chaotic good can be a dangerous alignment.
Alright. Okay, well, we succeeded.
Join me on the evil side? No! That's what cognitive behavioral therapy was for, thank you very much.
A character arc. A lot of time spent in rooms talking. Okay. So there's another much longer quiz. We're not gonna do it today, but sometime. What kind of D&D character would you be? Okay, well, let's do this. You want to do this till sometime? The other quiz?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, trying therapy, it's actually going way better than previous attempts. Good!
Right on.
Like, finding the right therapist is very important.
Yeah. Dude, I love my therapist. She's great. She's willing to be sarcastic and joke about lobotomies with me, so.
Oh, I'm swapping screens.
Oh.
Yeah, it means I'm moving. I'll be schmoving. Alright. I think that's all it for today. Got anything you wanted to say or say, Sonata?
Go follow Audire! Go do it!
Ah, thank you. You can follow Sonata too. Although I think most of my viewers already do, but... Yes.
Follow Audire. We have cookies and lasers. That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
It feels like it can be hard to keep up your negative persona with your therapist because she like analyzes it. That's what therapists are supposed to do. Did I follow her already? Well, follow me again. Do it again. Make another account and follow me. Yeah, just super follow. Okay. I want to do tomorrow. I don't know if I want to stream tomorrow yet. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll finally get around to doing the React stream tomorrow. We'll see.
Ooh. Is that
All
wait,
right.
What time do you stream on Saturdays?
Same time. Stream at the same time on 3 days of the week.
Okay. I see.
Only if Sonata fights her super. Oh yes, I will play Haldai versus Sonata again.
I will do my best.
Because again, you're trying to like figure out how to run and shoot at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not good.
And maybe someday. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a wonderful night. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night. Alright, chat, we are gonna raid Nova.